G'day guys, Alex Cab from Drone Gear here. Today we're in beautiful Sydney and we've got the unique FPV headset and gamer controller for the unique Breeze. So we're going to do a review of this, we're going to do a flight test, also test the range, see how far we can go before we lose our signal. So let's test this in normal mode first, then we're going to go and test it in FPV mode. Let's get this thing up in the air right now.
I'm just stuck here in a dream.
Okay, so we just flew it in normal mode. To get it into FPV mode, we just hit the top left here, FPV mode, experience now, and then you get the split screen up, which is what the drone sees. We put that in here, put our headset on to take off, the controller's bound, press and hold the start button. I think it's 5 or 6 seconds, and there she goes. So I'm keeping line of sight before taking off, just to get it away from me safely. All right, let's get into FPV mode.
But I don't know if I'll make it back home tonight.
So for those of you that haven't experienced FPV before, this is a really immersive experience. And to get a system like this on the cheap, I think this whole setup was $470 US. Just do some flying over here. Comes the ferry, the Manly ferry coming in. As you can see on the screen right now. Getting a little bit of interference there, probably because I'm too far away from the controller at the moment. Let's get it back a little bit closer. And let's bring it over here. We'll look straight down on the rocks. This is great. And you can flick between camera and video by this button here. So that's great. You can just, at the flick of a button, you can switch from video to taking photos and then stop recording, take photos with this top right one here, which is awesome. Let's bring it back around and we'll come in and we'll land it. Okay guys, so we just did a fly with the gamer controller and the FPV headset for the unique Breeze, and gonna just run you through some of the pros and cons now after flying it down here over the water, which was a bit risky, but it's always a lot of fun flying over the water. Let's start with the gamer controller. This feels really, really familiar. If you've got a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox, it feels really nice around your hands. The R1 button up here, start, stop, record. L1, switch from photo to video. And L2 here is great when you're in the FPV mode. You press the L2 button and you go from seeing what the drone sees to what the camera sees from your phone. So it's point of view. So that's like a good safety aspect. At the flick of a button without taking the headset off, you can go from drone to seeing what you see through the camera of your phone there in the FPV headset. So that's great. We've got an auto return to home button here at the top. So you hold that one down, and if you sort of lose your orientation, it's going to come back and land where you took off. So that's a great fail-safe to have always on the controllers. I love this little phone holder here, so that can just hold most size cell phones. So you can go from FPV mode to normal mode. If you're not feeling the FPV headset and you want to keep line of sight, this is great. So 2 options for flying there, which is really, really cool. The joysticks are really fast and responsive. It's a little bit laggy as you go out further away from you, I will say that. If you get 200-300 feet away from you, you press it and it'll be a little bit delayed. That's because it's using Wi-Fi between the breeze and your phone, and the controller is using Bluetooth to communicate between your phone. So there is a little bit of delay there when you're far away from you. Let's do a quick wrap up with some pros and cons. Pros, I love the gamer controller, very intuitive, very comfortable, easy to fly with the joysticks. Love all the buttons, that just everything works. So you can switch from camera to drone, see what you want to see through the FPV headset there, like I mentioned earlier. Start, stop, record, flip between photo, video at the flick of a button, gimbal, tilt control, everything's here. So phone, headset, 2 different flying modes, which is great, FPV mode and normal mode. They're all my pros, which is really great, having something really, really versatile. This already had 6 task modes. I think it's got 7 or 8 now with normal mode and FPV mode. So for beginners, you've got all these great options of flying modes that you just don't have with many other drones for $470. It's really amazing. Some of the cons, like I mentioned, it uses a Wi-Fi signal, so you can't go miles and miles away. You can only go a few hundred feet, 300-400 feet max before you start to get signal interference. But in saying that, you have to be realistic in the price, the budget for this. It's $470. Other systems to get something similar to this with a gimbal and longer range, you're looking at double the price, maybe even 3 times the price. Good quality FPV headsets can be around $300-400. So to get all of this for $470 US is pretty crazy. It shoots 4K. That's unstabilized. The 1080 is stabilized, so I'd recommend staying in 1080 when flying. It just keeps it a bit more stabilized. But you know, the other con is that it doesn't have a gimbal. So, but again, really amazing for the price, $470, 4K, FPV, gamer controller, all those flying modes that I talked about. So guys, that's it. That's my review and wrap up of the Unique Breeze FPV headset and controller. I'm going to put links to purchasing it down below, so be sure to check it out from Unique. Be sure to like this video, give us a comment and subscribe to Drone Gear. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys on the next one.